The call lasted only a few seconds, but it was enough to raise every hair on the dispatcher's arms. A man was whispering, his voice shaking, saying words he didn't seem to realize were being recorded. He never gave his name. He never said where he was. And before the dispatcher could ask a single question, the line went dead. What police discovered later would turn this short, accidental call into one of the most disturbing mysteries they had ever faced. It began on a quiet night, the kind where nothing ever seems to happen. Inside the 911 call center, the room was dim, lit mostly by glowing screens and blinking lights. Calls came in for the usual reasons: arguments, minor accidents, alarms triggered by mistake. Then, at 11:43 p.m., a call appeared on the screen with no address attached. That alone was unusual. When the dispatchee answered, there was no greeting, no clear request for help, just breathing, heavy, uneven breathing, like someone trying to stay silent while terrified. At first, the dispatcher thought it was a pocket dial. That happened often, but then the breathing stopped, and a voice whispered, "I shouldn't be calling. They'll hear." The dispatcher leaned closer to the microphone, calmly asking if anyone needed help. The man didn't respond directly. Instead, he began talking to someone else, someone clearly in the room with him. His words were fragmented, panicked. He said he was sorry. He said he didn't mean for it to go this far. And then came the sentence that froze the room. "I can't let you leave." At that moment, the dispatcher signaled to a supervisor. Calls like this were never disconnected. No matter what, every sound mattered. In the background, faint but unmistakable, there was another noise. A muffled cry, a second voice, weak, possibly restrained. The dispatcher raised her voice slightly, trying to break through. She asked where they were. She asked if someone was in danger. The man suddenly realized what had happened. His breathing turned sharp and frantic. "No, no, no, no," he whispered. This wasn't supposed to. The sound of movement followed, a sudden scrape, and then silence. The line stayed open for 7 more seconds. Then, it disconnected. Police traced the call as best they could, but without a clear address. All they had was a general area covered by several cell towers. Dozens of officers were dispatched to search. They knocked on doors, questioned night workers, checked businesses with cameras. Nothing. No signs of a struggle. No reports of screams. No missing persons matching what little they had heard. But the call couldn't be ignored. It was pulled, isolated, and played again and again by investigators. Audio specialists enhanced the background noise. What they found made the case even darker. Beneath the man's whispering, there was a rhythmic sound. Metal against metal, like a chain being adjusted. Days passed, and the case began to feel like it was slipping away. Then, 3 weeks later, a woman in a neighboring county was reported missing. Her disappearance didn't seem connected at first. Different location, different circumstances. But when detectives listened to a voicemail saved on her phone, they felt their stomachs drop. Her voice sounded eerily similar to the muffled cries from the 911 call. But what happened next shocked everyone. The missing woman's phone records showed something strange. On the night she vanished, her phone had dialed 911, but the call never appeared in the system. Except, eat, ad. It was the call. Somehow, in the chaos, her phone had connected, and the man had taken it from her before realizing what was happening. Police returned to the audio with new focus. This time, they weren't just listening to the man. They were listening for her. They isolated a single word buried deep in the noise. A name. It wasn't his. It was a place. That place led officers to an abandoned property on the edge of town. From the outside, it looked empty, forgotten. Inside, they found signs that someone had been living there recently. Food dublappers, blankets, and in a locked room, they found chains bolted into the floor. The woman was found alive, but barely. She had been held for weeks, moved between locations, always threatened, always silenced. She didn't know she had called 911. She didn't know anyone was listening. That accidental call was the only reason police never gave up. The man was arrested 2 days later. During questioning, he admitted he never meant to make that call. He said it was a mistake that haunted him every night after. He believed silence would protect him. Instead, it became the thing that exposed him. Even now, dispatchers still talk about that call. Not because of what was said clearly, but because of what almost went unheard. A few seconds, a whisper, a mistake, and a life saved because someone was listening closely enough. So here, as the question that stays with everyone who hears this story, how many other calls like this never reach the right ears in time? And in the next documentary, we'll uncover a case where the call did go unanswered and the ending was very different.